Gwangju Women's University here in the south of Korea. And we've reached our first women's doubles contest of the afternoon. BARKAH and SUGIARTO against CHANG and JUNG. Here's the HSBC race to Guangzhou. Remember, everything decided now. This is the women's doubles rankings. This tournament here doesn't count towards the rankings, so those in the top 8 know they've made it through. Can't have more than 2 nations represented though in the final 8. Here's the women's doubles draw. You can see Chang and Jung yesterday merciless against Mok and Seong. Straight game win as well for BARKAH and SUGIARTO. So the players on their way.
Okay, red or black? Black. Oh.
Careful, it's a piece of soap.
Black. Court this side, okay. Serve or receive? Serve or receive? Receive, okay. Who's serving? Chang. Okay.
Well, he's an excellent umpire. There's Kevin Ban, but he's not going to be troubling the baseball, the cricket squads, is he? I don't think. Intriguing matchup this, actually. The number 3 seeds, Chang and Jung. First meeting, as you can see, so no form to go on. Let's give you a few details about this quartet then. Starting with the Indonesians. Rafira BARKAH, who's 20 years of age, her ranking of 57, not with her current partner. It was in July. Won a World Junior Bronze a couple of years ago. She has won 3 titles, all with different partners. That's her current partner. SUGIARTO's the younger sister of Tommy, who of course is such a star on the men's circuit. Well, a few minor tournaments in Indonesia and Singapore with Apriani Rahayu. Taken to 3 games in the second round. Chang Yina. At best of 2 with Lee So Hee was just a couple of years ago. Won the All England with Lee So Hee last year. And she's won this title 4 times and been runner-up once. There's her partner, Jun.
Ready to play.
women's doubles bronze at the Rio Olympics with CHANG. No problems so far for the number 3 seeds, looking to win their first tournament as a pair. America and Thailand providing the officials for this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yofira BARKAH and Jauza Fadila Sugiarto, Indonesia. And on my left, Cheng Ye-na and Jung Kyung-eun, Korea. Cheng Ye-na to serve to Yofira BARKAH, love ball, play.
So Chang serving, start of this women's doubles semi-final. And they're going to challenge the first point. They were expecting a call there. Didn't come. So they've turned it over to Hawkeye. They clearly thought this was long. Let's have a look. Bang on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Not a great challenge. First point of the match.
Over, 1 love, play. Two, love.
As per usual, plenty of home support behind the local pair. Good play by Chun, just couldn't get there. Well, if at first you don't succeed, it's a good play from BARKAH. And a couple of goes, eventually found a winner. Very clever. Just didn't see it coming at all. Chang with the deftest touch. And she is serving.
Forward, 3.
Just hasn't found a range yet, has she, Sugiarto?
3.
Well, obviously the net cord made that nigh on impossible. Once again, the deception working a treat for the Korean pair. Well, there was a lot of empty court over there, but couldn't find it.
4-6.
Just flicked Sugiarto's racket, I think. Yeah, the reaction tells you that it did. I think she was trying to leave it. Let's have a look. Yeah. Kind of betwixt and between. That's much better from Sugiarto. Excellent overhead.
5-7.
It's some way long.
7-all.
Excellent rally and very quick reactions at the net.
8-7.
Once again, Chang has been inspiring in this opening salvo. I think we'll beat that at some point. It's almost like sending the goalkeeper a wrong way from a penalty, wasn't it?
9-7.
Two Indonesians went one way and the shuttle went the other.
Service over. 8-9.
Well, they're keeping this competitive as far as they can, even though at times they've looked to be a little bit outclassed.
Service over.
That was a little bit clumsy, though.
8.
That's a very good piece of judgment. That didn't miss by much, but miss it did. 11-8 then, as they go for their 1-minute break.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 11-8, play.
Well, it was non-stop pressure, wasn't it? Sugiarto actually defended really well. BARKAH wasn't so lucky. Very good judgment again from Jung. A lot of players would have played that. Difficult when it's dipping like that to really gauge whether it's going to hit the sideline. Almost an expression of resignation from Sugiarto, as if to say we landed our best shots and you still won the point. Seems to be an air of inevitability about this opening game now. You almost think mentally, BARKAH and Sugiarto pairing for the second game, unlikely they can claw back this kind of a deficit. Terrific from Jung again, in the back of the court.
18-8.
It's just got a bit one-sided, hasn't it, in the last few minutes?
19-8.
Understandable that BARKAH and Sugiarto are feeling a little shell-shocked by what's happened in the last few minutes, because they were right in this opening game.
Service over.
11-8, I think it was, when they changed, when they went for the 1 minute interval. Just won that 1 point since. Well, they're pulling out the full repertoire now. 11 game points after only 13 minutes of play here in this semi-final.
Service over. 10.
So in double quick time, 21 points to 10. Chang and Jung in complete control, certainly in the second half of that game. Sugiarto and BARKAH playing catch-up.
좌우로 많이 올리고.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, again, gratifying to see all four women out there ahead of time.
Second game, level.
So what can BARKAH and Sugiarto do about trying to get themselves back into this match? Because you'd have to say at the moment it's looking distinctly unlikely, but we've seen matches turn around before very quickly. Essential, though, you think, they get off to a good start in this second game.
1 love.
Just too good.
2 love.
Makes it look so easy at the net there, Chang. Really snatched at that, Kelsey Sugiarto. And that's what tends to happen when you're behind, trying to make something happen, trying to engineer something when there isn't really an opportunity. Just try and stay in the point.
Service over.
At least they're on the board
1,
in
3.
this second game. They just don't know what's coming, do they? Will it be the deception? Will it be the full-on smash?
4,
That time it was the
1.
latter. So effective, right down the middle. Neither of the Indonesians swung a racket at it. That was good, though.
2, 4. over. 5-2.
It's the worst feeling when you're being outclassed and there's just very little you can do about it. Other than just keep trying. Certainly no lack of effort from BARKAH or SUGIARTO, but at the moment the Koreans completely in charge. Chang is so good by the net. She really is.
6-2.
Made that look so simple. Get out on a badminton court, try and play that shot. Really much harder than she made it look.
Service over. 3-6. Service over. 7-3.
Unexpected.
Service over.
Unexpected bonus for
4-7.
the Indonesians there. Oh, that was well in. That was just a complete
5.
misjudgment. There haven't been many of them. It's Jung's error.
Service over.
Like a rapier.
5.
I mean, there wasn't enough depth. But even so, it was put away emphatically.
Service over. 6-8.
Worth mentioning the prize money this weekend. Winner of the doubles will pick up just shy of 20,000 US. Guaranteed 9,500 for making the final. 3.5 for the losing semi-finalist. So he's been playing for a lot of money here.
7-8.
Well, somehow they've got themselves on level terms here. SUGIARTO and BARKAH.
8-all.
Looked as though they were going to be blitzed. Remember, though, that it's in the second half of the first game that they really started to assert their dominance. And they're just staying in the point, and it makes a big difference.
9-8.
Suddenly you get the odd error from your opponents. Now they're in front.
No! 10-8.
Amazing what can happen when you string a few points together. They looked down and out a few minutes ago. point to take a 3-point lead for the interval. Once again, I felt like she was in two minds there, Sugiarto.
9.
In the end, it rather hit her racket. And they say he who hesitates is lost, or she in this case. Didn't know whether to play it or leave it. In the end, did neither really. And again.
10 all.
So they are ahead by 1. The Koreans at the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, expect you to go. Play.
Remember, in that first game,
12,
they
10.
were utterly dominant the second half of that game. I want to be careful here, Barkah and Sugiarto, that this match doesn't get away from them in similar fashion in double quick time. It's better.
Service over.
Set up by
11,
Sugiarto, finished by Barkah. Again, open up the court beautifully. Absolutely nothing
Service over.
Barkah could do there
13,
to get across.
11.
Just a non-stop barrage, isn't it, at the moment?
14, 11.
Yeah, that's much more like it.
Service over.
Saw the opportunity there, Yulfira Barkah.
14.
Saw that Chang was back on her heels a little bit, took full advantage. Well done. A couple of errors of judgment
13,
from
14.
Jung in particular. So still in there fighting, the Indonesians here. And back on terms again.
14 all.
Just shows you, concentration is all. Complacency certainly the enemy as far as Chang and Jung are concerned. Guess who at the net? Jung again.
Service over, 15-14. Service over, 15-all.
We can't really begrudge them a bit of good fortune at this stage. The scoreline the way it is. And that's going to go wide, and all of a sudden, a genuine chance here for the Indonesians to possibly level up this match. It's looked extremely unlikely for most of the contest, but they're ahead now in the second game. Yeah, nicely played. Pressure told in the end. Stout defence up to that point by BARKAH and SUGIARTO.
16-all.
BARKAH's error.
17.
Not a good time to make one either. It's as much relief as jubilation in the crowd reaction there. And a lot of Korean success so far today, semi-finals day. And they certainly want it to continue with these two. And now it's looking like it probably will. 19-16.
19-16.
It's almost like when it got close, they just switched gears again, which must be incredibly frustrating for the two young Indonesians. What reach! Sure, she even got off the ground much when she played that shot. It's 4 match points.
16.
Great decision to play that. It was the right one. It's taken barely half an hour. A more spirited effort from BARKAH and SUGIARTO in the second game, but in the end they were comprehensively outplayed by CHANG and JUNG. Should be a very good women's doubles final tomorrow. I'm sure SUGIARTO and BARKAH have learnt a lot. 19 and 20 respectively against the much more experienced Koreans. This was the denouement. Just confirming the scoreline for you. 21-10 21-16 in just 33 minutes.